Yeah, my name's Louisa 𝐒𝐞𝐻 and I'm Managing Director of Premier Water Solutions 10 Limited. We are a environmental consultancy company, contracting company, maintenance company based in Truro in Cornwall, and we are the expert leaders in wastewater treatment and property flood resilience.
Fantastic. And yeah, so we're going to come on to that in a bit, actually, the flood risk thing. But yeah, this one we're going to be talking about septic tanks. And so you recently were a guest speaker at one of our Cornwall Women in Property events that's kind of run by our very own Megan Goodman. And it was a hotly requested topic, something that, if I'm honest, I hadn't come across a huge deal in my career so far, but something that the conveyancing solicitors were asking, I want this to be a subject matter that you cover in the next talk. And so we listened to the people. We reached out to you, and you were very, very informative and great, and did a wonderful talk. But septic tanks and things like private drainage can have a real impact on people's property, but also the conveyancing process, right?
Yeah, that's right. So a private drainage system is really classified as anything that's not connected to the main sewer. So that can take many forms. That could be a cesspit, a septic tank, a treatment plant, or a cesspool. And lots of people I'm not quite sure the definition between all four. So I'll just briefly say the difference between the four.
Yeah, that'd be great.
The cesspit is the oldest type of private drainage system. That's normally consists of a singular tank, which is hit and miss block. And so all the solids and all the water is stored into one tank, and then the water then goes through the hit and miss blocks out into the subsoil, and these need to be emptied annually. The next one is the septic tank, which can be either the �GRP, which is the more regular shape that we see now, but it can also consist of the concrete block with the concrete render. And these are quite normal systems down here in Cornwall and the southwest, probably up until about the 1980s.
You still see some of them on like the back of flatbeds being delivered to sites every now and again, don't you?
Yeah, that's right, with the �GRP ones.
Yeah.
And the cesspit and the septic tanks, they don't have any oxygen, so they rely on anaerobic bacteria, and all of those systems needs to be maintained at least once a year. And with the treatment plant, it still has the settlement zone, but it has air forced through. If it's a SAF or if it's a biodisc, you have the discs that are exposed to the air. This means that the bacteria are actually aerobic, so it's a completely different process. And this means that the effluent quality from the treatment plant is significantly better from that of a settled effluent from a septic tank.